Snap, I moved the microphone.
Oh.
What have I done, Micah?
Don't ask me.
This is why I don't talk anymore.
Oh, this is all on camera, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Chalupa Show. We are here with Keith and me. My name is Micah.
Thank you for clarifying that.
And today we're doing another movie trailer. This one is Halloween. Now, those of you who've seen this before know I don't like horror movies. And I think we're watching both trailers today.
We're gonna watch number 1 and 2 because number 2 is also fantastic.
So I'm gonna be scared out of my mind, and I may scream, but yeah, cautions beware. But Keith is really excited for this movie.
I've watched both these trailers and I'm so excited for this movie. I can't wait.
Yeah. So what do you know about these movies beforehand?
Well, I don't really know much about the backstory of Halloween, but Michael Myers is the killer. He's the guy that wears the white mask, not machete, sorry, that's Jason, steak knife. And yeah, I'm just really excited for this. So this movie, I believe, is the actual like sequel to the original Halloween, because this one has like
There's an original Halloween?
Oh yeah, this is the
This is
there's
why I
a
hate just
lot of
Halloween in general. This is why I just hate it. It's just terrible.
It's amazing. What are you talking about? You're gonna scare the
I'm gonna
crap
have
out
a
of
heart
people.
attack right here. When I die, you're gonna sue the crap out of Halloween. Promise me that. Promise me that.
Fine. Okay, I will.
Okay.
All right. So so yeah, this is.
I don't know anything about this movie at all.
I believe this is the sequel to the original Halloween, because there's been remakes of Halloween. I forgot what it was called, but there was another Halloween, and it was kind of like the backstory of Michael Myers and all that.
Yeah.
So.
Do you know who makes this movie? Who directs it? Who produces it?
I saw Blumhouse, and I want to say that the people who were like making Saw, or people who helped make Saw. I don't think so though. I thought there was a connection there, but I don't know for sure. All I know
it's
is
all
that
horror, so to me it's all one negative.
Yeah, I've heard of Blumhouse before. I just can't put 2 and 2. I don't remember what movie they made, but I've heard of it before.
Okay.
So but yeah, I am very excited. I think it's the sequel to the original Halloween. So basically, Michael Myers, from what I've seen the trailers, I won't spoil it actually, but he comes back.
Okay.
That's all I'll say.
So what you need to do throughout this video is when I get scared, I want to go, you just need to put one of those red circles with the line dash through it.
I'll do something creative. All right, let's get into this.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're here to investigate.
That's some old technology, bro. Do you know when this takes place?
I believe it takes place in modern times.
Well, then what's up with all the old fucking
I
technology?
don't know. It might be a little bit like
Oh.
2000-ish, but
That's
I don't.
That's just creepy on itself.
Yeah, it's
I'd
like
go-
a huge psych
I'd go
ward,
crazy with all those dots.
right?
I have something
Or I guess they're squares.
It just looks intimidating, you know? Like all these crazy dudes just all in this big yard with like checkered flooring.
What is that lady doing there with her headphones? Is she also in the psych ward?
She is a journalist, I think.
Well, then why the deuce would you?
Turns into a nutcase this
Why
time
would?
of year.
Why would you do that?
You're asking too many questions. I don't know, Micah.
I'm gonna
They're
go.
they're there, I think, to like talk.
This
about
has
Michael
to be
Myers.
older. Look at. I mean, unless it's this.
It was not her brother.
I'm not-
I don't know. It kind of looks like modern-ish times.
Yeah.
Maybe like 2000s, but like
Yeah. Maybe.
not like. I don't think. I don't know.
So I can kill him.
Man, she's
So
old.
I believe that's Laurie Strode, who was the like original protagonist in the original Halloween,
The bus crashed.
and she's older in this movie. So she basically wants Michael to escape so she can kill him because he's like haunting her, kind of.
Excuse me, somebody's in here.
Not haunting, but like
Hello?
since he was in her past.
Oh.
Those are teeth.
Oh. Oh. Banging his head against the thing?
He's a freaking psychopath. That mask,
Do you
dude.
know who's behind the mask?
For this
Michael Myers.
But which guy?
For me.
But before, was he in the psych ward?
Yeah,
Waited for him.
he escaped the psych ward.
Was he the guy that was lifting up the mask?
No. That was a journalist.
Oh, take the shot. She did take the
You
shot,
don't believe in the boogeyman.
but it didn't do anything.
It's because he's psycho. He's got ways to dodge bullets or something. I don't know.
You should.
Can you close the closet door?
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I knew that was gonna happen, but that's just not good.
This is
Luckily
trailer
for
number
me,
2.
I don't have a closet, so I don't have to worry about. Yeah, but that one just slides. I don't.
His mask is so cool.
It's
love
not
it.
cool.
I love it so much.
Oh, that's not a good mask, man.
It's so cool though.
Why wear the mask if if everyone knows who you are anyways? Why don't you just go kill him without the mask?
Michael Myers.
It's his trademark.
It's Halloween. Yeah, exactly.
My trademark is I wear a scary ass mask, man.
He was sent back.
I'll tell you something at the end of this. Remind me. I have to tell you something.
About the mask?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
He's so silent. Like the wind.
See, so. Oh, that's not good.
Grab a steak knife. Nice. Nice.
Why doesn't he just go around stabbing all the kids?
I have prayed.
Because the kids are not the target.
What the who? He's just targeting
that he
adults?
was game.
No, Laurie Strode.
Oh, well then why
That's
don't
the
you?
guy he tried. That's the girl he tried to kill in the original Halloween, I think.
Well, why is he killing these ladies?
He's a psycho. But I believe she's the main target, like the one he's going after, because he's in the same
Michael Myers was
area that she lives in.
returned to Haddonfield. His home.
Wait, Judith?
I need to protect my family.
Who's? Isn't she Judith?
No, that's Laurie Strode.
Oh, who is Judith?
Evil is real.
Probably his mom.
Ah, the teeth part. What are you doing with a bunch of teeth?
Later this night.
Yep, she
I've been
gone.
preparing for this for a long time. It is not safe to be on the street tonight. Go home! Get out of here! Get inside!
Not this way.
He's here.
Oh no, he's gone. What the heck, man? This is why.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm gonna get my concealed carries permit because of this movie. Oh. Man, geez. Old. Oh. Oh.
That's so cool. It's so cool.
Screw that noise.
Oh
No,
my
no, 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 no,
gosh,
no. I am not gonna
so
see
good.
that.
It's
I mean,
so
it's not
good.
quite as horror as I thought, but still.
Dude,
Ugh.
that the scene where he takes the mask like out of the dumpster and like puts it on, it's such a perfect shot.
Okay,
I
so
love it
is
so
that
much.
is that the original mask from the original?
I believe that's the like original
So it's just
mask.
sat in a dumpster for years.
No, no,
and
no, no,
years?
no, no. That was I think like the reporters or something like threw it away or I don't know.
Oh
He just grabbed it off the ground. It looked like he got it from a dumpster, but I don't know where.
my
It
goodness!
Yeah.
Oh, that looks so bad.
I love it so much.
That looks. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so thoughts about it.
Well, actually, I was going to tell you about the mask.
Okay.
So there's another Halloween where it kind of gives the backstory to Michael Myers, so
Okay.
like his childhood. And I don't know exactly how it goes, but all I know is that he was like obsessed with like masks, and he was like in a child like psych ward or something like that.
Okay.
And he just had like masks everywhere. He just liked to have masks on or something like that. And his favorite one was the one you see there, and that's
Okay.
he just wears
Okay.
it. I don't know why. There's some reason why he wears it. I just don't.
Ugh.
I don't know exactly. All I just know is that he had like a thing for masks.
Not me, not me.
um,
I don't know. It looks like it has a good acting. Actually, it looks like it has. If you've seen the videos in the past, I've said, I don't think any horror movies have good actors. But I'm not sure. Is this considered a horror?
this is horror. Yeah, Halloween is a horror movie.
Is it a horror movie? It just didn't seem as horror as like the new It or something like that.
Yeah,
I guess it seemed horror, but it didn't seem like the more demonic side of horror. If you know the difference, can you kind of
Yeah,
know what I mean?
you know, like Friday the 13th. It's almost like that.
Okay.
Like
So-
Michael Myers and Jason are kind of the same as in killer wise. Like they both have a mask. They both have like a knife kind of thing. Jason has a machete, but I mean,
Well, I haven't seen it, but so I think it does have good actors. I mean, some of the acting was kind of iffy. Besides the main lady that main lady, she seems to be a really good actress.
Jamie something Curtis, Jamie Lee Curtis. I forgot.
She seemed really good. So I think that's a bonus for it being a horror movie.
Oh yeah.
Storyline's a little off to me. It seems like a little old, like the technology, you know, like the tape recording and stuff. So I'm not sure what time it takes.
Yeah, I don't
place
know.
in.
It seems like it takes early 2000s, maybe. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean,
If not modern times, but I don't know.
yeah, it could take place in modern times, but I mean, it just seemed, you know, some of the technology seemed
like
a little older.
they like a Walkman or something like that.
Yeah,
Whatever that
yeah.
was, I don't know. But it could have been used just for like the journalism kind of stuff,
Okay, yeah.
or the lady journalist had all that stuff,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
Maybe it has something to do with the original one. I don't know.
Well, yeah, because it would have had to. This takes place after the original Halloween, and the original Halloween, I don't know what time it took place in, but I know the original I think took place in modern times when it came out, but I
Okay.
forgot when it. I don't
Is
know
it
when
the
it
same
came out.
actress?
I want to say yes, but I don't know
Because
for sure.
if it is, then it
might-
definitely has to be that time because she's old. You know, she's
Yeah,
old.
it might be the same lady who played Laurie Strode in the original Halloween, but I don't know for sure. That is something I do not know.
Well, it's interesting. You'll have to tell me kind of how it ends because I'm interested in the storyline. That's another thing. Good storyline. I'm not gonna see it though. You know.
Oh,
just
I
tired.
am. I'm definitely gonna see it.
But seemed good storyline, good acting. So for those reasons, I'm gonna bump it up a score. But you know,
This actually kind of I want to watch after I saw the trailer. I'm like I kind of want to watch the original Halloween, just so I know like how this kind of takes place afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
If it is a sequel, which I assume it is to be a sequel,
it looks.
then
it looks
I want to
like, yeah.
I want to watch the original Halloween and kind of understand how. So that just this trailer is making me want to watch the original Halloween.
Yeah, it looks like good acting. It looks like good directing. It looks like
The cinematography
good
looks
budget.
really good.
It looks like good budget. It looks like good for a horror movie, good story writing. I mean, so all those reasons, I'm just gonna get a decent grade for me for a horror movie.
Yeah.
So why don't we jump into
That's
grades?
surprising.
For me, I would give it a 7, but
Nice.
it's a horror movie, so
Nice.
I gotta knock it down. So it's gonna be a 6. 6 seems, you know, that 6 to 7. You know, I'll give it a 6.5. I normally don't do half,
6.5.
but I'll give it a 6.5 because good budget, good directing, looks like good acting. It looks like for a horror movie, looks really well done.
It does. It
But
really does.
the reason I'm knocking it down is because it's a horror movie. I'm not gonna go see it, so I've knocked things down. If it really makes me want to go see it, I would. And the reason I gave it that 0.5 is because I do kind of want to go see it, but I'm not going to. It's just I just can't do it. So for those reasons, I'm bumping it up and then bumping it down again. It's just a horror movie. I don't know. I find a guy chasing you around with a knife. Like, come on, like really? I don't know. But comment down below what you think. But I just think, you know, if you've seen it before, a 6.5 is really good for a horror movie for me. So
Okay. I really want to give it a 10 out of 10, but I am very skeptical, like not skeptical. I can't think of the word. I don't really want to give it a 10 out of 10 because it's not like a perfect trailer, I guess. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's still a really high score.
Yeah.
And I really love, I don't know if cinematography is the right word.
Yeah, well, the
but
quality of the picture.
Just the part when he grabs the mask and put it on. I love that part because it's just so cool. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
he's back.
Yeah,
oh, crap.
really good music. I don't know who they got to do the music,
Yeah.
but that like sheer da thing in there, that's good. I really like.
Yeah, no.
I feel like horror
it's
movies
good.
can overdo that a lot, and it can kind of
Yeah,
keeps
yeah.
you scared the entire time, but it's kind of like bah, 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 it's everywhere.
Like-
This
like
seemed
more
really good. Like
jump
it's
scary.
silence. Like silence can be more scary than anything,
Right?
And it just silence, and then
Right?
boom, they hit you with something. And so I think for that reason, they did
They-
a really good job, and I think directing wise, that's why.
They do that in It, actually. There's a scene where it's like, it's silent, and then boom. It's right there. I'm not going to try to spoil it, but like,
It's
do.
been out for a while. I think
They
we'll
do
pass
play.
spoilers.
Yeah, I know, but for some people who still want to see it, but there is one point in the movie where it's like something happens and it's like, oh
Uh-huh.
no, and then it just goes dead silent, and then one of the characters turns around and there's it. And it's that part has gotten everyone that I've seen watch the movie. That part has gotten them, like, made them jump. So
Oh.
I feel like this movie will play, I guess, more, I hope, on the silence factor, where it's like silence can be really good in a
Yeah.
horror movie. And
Yes.
like
Yeah.
the part when he walks in and grabs the hammer, and then like the lady.
Yeah, and then again, it seems fairly realistic. Like, I have a hard time doubting if it takes place nowadays. I have a hard time doubting that, like, the police or anything want to get involved. But you do see police in there, and it could just be the police are kind of negligent or whatever, small town, whatever, what have you. So it seems fairly realistic for a horror movie, and so we'll see how it does.
Oh, yeah.
6.5 is probably
Oh, yeah.
the max you're
And
gonna
I-
get from me from a horror movie, so that says something.
Yeah, that's a pretty good score compared to what you did in the last one.
The last one, what I give it a 2.
I want to say you give it like a 3, maybe 3 or a 2. It was
Yeah,
pretty low.
I think I was gonna give it a 3, but I knocked it down to a
can't
2
remember, but
because
yeah.
it was a horror.
It was something really low like that. But no, this movie, I really, really want to see it. The trailer, just the trailer alone, wants me like, or is making me want to watch the original one. So,
and I
like,
love when movies do that.
Yeah.
They make you want to watch
And
what
then-
came before it.
Yeah, so there's a lot of positive points to this. I mean, the cinematography is really good. I like how Michael Myers looks. Excuse me. His mask, I like how his like eyes, it's just black. You just don't see anything. And I love just how he looks. I think the silence factor is going to play a lot in this movie, which I think is going to be really nice. The music to this already in the trailer is fantastic. The actress, the main character, seems
But
really,
then
really
again,
good.
how did he escape? Like, in reality, is someone really going to escape from a psych
They were on a bus, so they were
But
going
why
somewhere.
are they transporting them? Like, in real, I don't know.
I think
For
they'll go
me-
deeper on that. But
For
I mean,
me, yeah, if they could give me, from what I've seen in the trailer, I don't think they're gonna give a real good excuse. Like, he escaped. In a horror movie,
Yeah.
I don't expect them to spend too much time. You're gonna expect that's kind of unrealistic. That's just what you're gonna expect.
That's
I'm
true,
okay.
yeah.
I think an average horror movie is gonna be okay with that. But for me, someone that doesn't really like horror movies, I just think it needs to be a little bit more realistic. But if
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
watching a horror movie, you're not watching it to
But-
see how realistic it is that
Yeah.
a serial killer escapes. So
like the thing is though, how else would he escape? Because I mean, if it was really like unrealistic, he would have somehow managed himself just to escape on his own. But
Yeah.
somehow the bus crashed and he escaped. I feel like that's more a realistic approach than him just like, he escaped all by himself
Yeah,
somehow.
yeah.
How did he do that?
Yeah, yeah.
It's, I don't know.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. Either way, I
Yeah.
just think he wouldn't escape in all reality. But
yeah,
it's a horror
if-
movie.
if-
Let's have a little fun.
If it was like super realistic, honestly, they probably would have had police cars like escorting it.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't know. But again, this trailer has so many positives to it. At least for me, it seems like they're made by decent
Yeah.
companies, I guess.
Yeah. A lot of positives for horror movies.
Oh yeah, I agree. So
Any last thoughts?
no, I think I said all I wanted to. I'm really excited to see this.
Awesome. Well, for a horror movie, it looks good. This was the Chalupa Show with Keith and Micah. See you next time.
What?
Damn it, did that get on it?
No.
No, you're good.
Your crepes are not going to eat themselves.
Okay.
Sweet, sweet.